What's up, guys, and welcome to The Brett Cooper Show. I am so happy that you guys found me over here on this new channel.
Brett Cooper is back, and she won. Welcome to the JP Reacts channel, my freedom-loving friend. This is where we call out lies, hypocrisy, and corruption and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters because truth conquers. But you can't conquer anything unless you're strong. If you're waking up with poor energy, poor mood, feeling weak, nobody's going to do anything about that but you. That's why I use ancestral supplements, grass-fed beef liver. It's over 80 nutrients help me feel strong, energized, with a clear mind. I think it's time to get strong again. Get your grass-fed beef liver at ancestralsupplements.com/JPReacts, and for 15% off, use discount code JPReacts. Well, let's get into it. After months of drama and online speculation between Brett Cooper, the Daily Wire, the Daily Wire's replacement of Brett Cooper, Reagan, Brett Cooper is finally back. She disappeared for a little while, and she's back better than ever, doing better than ever, and it's clear she won. You can see her new YouTube channel with only 5 videos on it. She's already amassed 1.36 million subscribers. You can expect that to go up probably very rapidly, and you can see her videos 2.8 million, 3.5 million, 3.1 million, 1.3 million, and 1 million views. So she is doing incredibly well, and I'll show you compared to her old statistics, she's actually doing better than ever now that she's independent. And I wanted to do a conclusion on this story because I think the moral of the story is beautiful. If you are independent, you have something to say, you're willing to put in hard work, you win. And if that means you lose some big company that you're a part of, even what I think on the whole is a good company like the Daily Wire, even if you lose their support, you break away from them, even if it's your choosing, you still win. It's kind of like the Tucker Carlson effect. So after months of the story drama where you see things like this, ex-Daily Wire host makes comeback after CEO throws shade. And her comeback, where she was set to release her first video on her YouTube channel, I think there was a lot of intelligent orchestration. She did a little bit of a press tour, which a lot of people were still paying attention to her, trying to follow the story. Where's Brett? There was an appetite for her. But when she was ready to make her comeback, she very intelligently used what I'm sure are a lot of great connections to get a lot of exposure, a lot of reinvigorated attention on her. For example, went on Fox News talking to Jesse Waters.
Brett Cooper joins us now. Were you at that party?
And she had these great connections to boost her comeback, not because of the Daily Wire, but because she is who she is. She's earned a great reputation. Here's the familiar face that we've all been waiting for.
Welcome back to another episode of The Brett Cooper Show.
And when you click over to her old channel that the Daily Wire still controls with their host and apparently former friend of Brett, Reagan, you're greeted with a similar intro.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another episode of Comment Section. I'm Reagan Conrad.
Now, the purpose of this video is not to say, hey, Reagan Conrad or the Daily Wire lost. No, it's to say Brett Cooper won. The comment section, that is losing. Quite literally losing. They're losing views, they're losing subscribers. You can see here their total subscribers are 3.94 million, and you'd say, well, that actually sounds really good. Well, they've lost over 500,000 subscribers since Brett Cooper left, and you can just see the view counts of the recent videos put on the comment section. 14,000 views, 27,000 views, 29,000 views, 36,000 views, and you might say, well, that doesn't sound too bad. And for most people, that'd be great. But when you compare that to what this channel was getting under Brett Cooper's representation, it looks like a loss. Here are the Brett Cooper numbers: 679,000, 167,000, 500,000 here, 300,000 here, 200,000 there, 1.9 million there, 1.3 million here. So the channel has unquestionably lost a lot of viewership. What do I think the comment section channel of the Daily Wire will do without Brett Cooper? If you look at the average here on Social Blade, monthly gained video views for the comment section, you can see it peaked last summer 282 million views in 1 month. This channel, the comment section, it's got over 3 billion accumulated views, 99.999% of which was with Brett Cooper as the face of it. So from its peak of 282 million views in just 1 month, now you see 11 million views in a month. Under normal circumstances, that is incredible. Yet that is just a tremendous loss of viewership. And then you look at the subscribers gain over the course of a month, and you see since Brett Cooper left and her loyal fans, probably whether it's just or unjust, feeling betrayed by the Daily Wire, they were just leaving in droves. In just 1 month, the channel lost 380,000 subscribers, and altogether it's gone from over 4.5 million subscribers to 3.9 million subscribers. That's well over 500,000 subscribers have intentionally not just stopped viewing the channel, but they've intentionally clicked unsubscribe. We'll get back to the video in just a second, but first I want to tell you about Bond Charge's infrared sauna blanket, because we're living in a new paradigm of health where now even the common person has woken up and realized nobody's healthy by accident anymore. 73% of people are overweight and obese. We have 77% of young people unfit for military service. 6 out of 10 kids have a chronic disease. And it's not just disease you need to be aware of. It's the reduced quality of life, reduced energy that you have every day when you're not healthy. That's why I absolutely love my infrared sauna blanket. You can burn up to 600 calories in 1 session, flush out toxins. It's an excellent way to reduce stress, and I always sleep better. And I always keep in mind the study out of Finland that shows regular sauna use equals a 40% reduction in all-cause mortality. The infrared sauna blanket is the most convenient, affordable sauna system on the market. It's powerful, heats up quickly, cleans up quickly. I love mine. If you want to take responsibility for your health and how you feel and function on a daily basis, go to bondcharge.com/JPReacts and check out the infrared sauna blanket. Be sure to use the discount code JPReacts for 15% off. And for even more savings, you should know all Bond Charge products are HSA, FSA eligible, offering you up to a 40% tax savings. That's bondcharge.com/JPReacts. Now back to the video. As you can see here on this other Social Blade graph, peak of 4.5 million subscribers, and now they're sitting at 3.9 million. And if you notice that downward trajectory of subscribers on the comments section, then we take a look at Brett's new YouTube channel. We see an incredible upward trajectory of video views, certainly because you go from 0 videos to now 5 videos, you're going to have a boost. But also more significantly, the subscribers. Back in November, this channel, which wasn't active, had 80 subscribers, then up to 629,000 subscribers, but now it sits at, I believe, 1.3 million subscribers. And I wouldn't be surprised if just a year from now, her new channel has 5 million subscribers. Brett is winning. Here's my prediction for the comment section YouTube channel that, as we can see, it's quite literally losing. This channel was built off of fans for Brett. And the Daily Wire was so intelligent, finding Brett as talent, signing her, and people flocked. I'm sure the Daily Wire got tremendous benefit. But unfortunately, this property of the Daily Wire, unfortunate for them, it's built off of people wanting to watch Brett. They've become so loyal to her. So my prediction for this channel is it'll become nothing. I would guess advertisers that are currently paying for ads on the channel, they probably signed contracts a while ago. A lot of them signed contracts months in advance, if not a year in advance. And they were banking on the mega views that Brett would get. They were banking on her being on there. And if you're expecting 500,000 views on an average video, but you're coming in at 29,000 views, advertisers aren't going to be happy. So I'm guessing advertisers will either pull out or want to drastically renegotiate contracts, pay a much smaller fee per video. I don't think the Daily Wire will love that. I am guessing to run this channel, it's probably costing the Daily Wire more than the revenue this channel is currently taking in. And I would guess the Daily Wire only has a certain amount of runway that they're willing to do that. I don't know. I'm just speculating. And after a while, if it just proves, this isn't going to be profitable, I think they'll just abandon it. Or potentially prediction B is they'll find a different host and they'll assign advertisers based at a much lower advertising rate. I think a different host, even though I've met Reagan, I think she's a great person. I have no beef with her, no beef with the Daily Wire. I love what they do. I mean, take a look at some of what they produce. It's just incredible. They host Jordan Peterson, Matt Walsh, and all their stuff. It's incredible. However, I think the Daily Wire would be better off with a different host because, unfortunately, I think a lot of the current subscribers to this channel, they were intending to subscribe to Brett. Some of the past drama of Reagan was Brett's maid of honor at her wedding. Now Brett doesn't even follow her on Instagram, potentially feels betrayed by Reagan. I think a lot of the Brett Cooper fans, out of loyalty to her, would refuse to watch Reagan, even if they want to see her content. So I think the Daily Wire would be intelligent, and I would predict they'll either just abandon the channel or eventually get a different host that the viewers of this channel, the subscribers, don't want to intentionally avoid out of loyalty to Brett. And even to this day, when you look at the comments section of the comments section, it's just riddled with negativity and bashing towards Reagan and the Daily Wire. I mean, this can only continue for so long before they make a major change. See things like this. Do you know who else failed? You and Jeremy. This girl doesn't look like Ben Shapiro at all. I'm dissatisfied. Another comment, it's even funnier to just ignore the huge scandal. Oh, the irony, Reagan. Another comment, oh, the irony, the failed comeback. There is a little irony in that. And when you look at the big ratio of negative comments compared to supportive comments, and actually, scrolling down, I don't see any supportive comments. So with that acknowledged, if this video has 27,000 views, some of those are like hate watchers. They click on the video so they can leave negative comments, which would essentially give this even low viewed video an inflated sense of viewership. We're living in a time of decentralization. We don't need decentralized major news networks for you to make it and have a voice. We don't even need alternative news networks like the Daily Wire, though I'm glad they exist, but you as an independent person do not need them because we're living in a new paradigm where the old system of centralization, you can only make it if you're a part of that system or a system. That time is over. The new paradigm is decentralized. If you have a voice and something to say and you keep saying it, and people want to watch you, you will eventually make it. The only thing that can stop you is you. And I think Brett Cooper, Tucker Carlson, people like that, just for Joe Rogan, they prove we the people are bigger than any system out there. It's a beautiful time of decentralization. Goodbye, old paradigm of disempowering people through centralized authority and power. Let me know your thoughts on this potential cap to the Brett Cooper saga. I think this story's over. She's off doing her own thing. The Daily Wire's continuing to do their own thing. I wish them all the best, but let me know what your thoughts are on this story and where we're at now. Hopefully the end of it. With that said, I look forward to seeing you on our next video, but until then, keep voicing your voice.